Okay, so here we have negative powers, like this one, -3 to the -1 power. So what do negative powers do? Well, they let me write it up here. So negative powers mean they're unhappy, to give a kind of a silly analogy, unhappy and where they're at, and jump. They're unhappy where they're at in the fraction. They jump to the other side of the fraction. Then power becomes positive. So we just go, okay, so this negative power on this guy is going to make it jump to the other side, and then the power becomes +1. Does that make sense? And now what is -3 to the +1? Well, that's just -3. So it's just -1/3. Now you can leave that negative in the bottom, top, front. When you have one negative sign on a fraction, doesn't matter where it's at, top, bottom, front, it's all the same thing. Let's do this one. A -3 power. Again, that's going to jump it to the bottom, and then the power, just the power, not the base. See, there's a difference between the base and the power. Those are two totally different things, right? So we're talking about the power negative sign. So anytime the power, not the base, anytime the power is negative, it means the whole thing is negative. The whole thing is unhappy. That's my negative analogy. It's unhappy. It's like a person that's at a job and they hate the job. They're negative about the job. It's going to jump to the other side of the fraction, and then the power becomes positive. Only the power. The base doesn't change. The base doesn't change, just the power. Right? Then the power becomes positive. Okay, then what's that? Well, then that's -3 times -3 times -3, right? It's 3 of them. That's what the 3 power means, 3 of them, which is -27. 3 negatives make a negative. 3 times 3 is 9 times 3 is 27. So the answer is 1 over -27, or you could just put that negative in the front, or you could put it on the top. It doesn't really matter. If you have one negative sign on a fraction, it doesn't matter if it's top, bottom, or front. It's all the same thing. And so there we go.